Revelio.
Hogsmeade is the only all-within village
I think Madame Kagawa's brother. Strongest love potion, they say. Not that I care, you understand.
Lumos.
Always late, that chicken.
Madame Luong, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Always been keen on keen bread.
Revelio.
Hang on to your valuables.
Wonder who lives here. divine trial when I see one. Revelio. 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 Leviosa. Incendio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Try to beat that. Not bad. Not bad. Akio. Didn't think you were a match for me. Akio. Nothing to it. That was one for the ages. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky. I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Revelio.
My family and I travel somewhere.
Incendio. Revelio.
Brought me and my siblings closer together.
The food that appears in the Great Hall isn't conjured. The house elf.
I'm not impressed in the least. It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that.
Revelio.
Get away from me! Leave me be! I promise!
Leviosa.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It
Revelio.
was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
I almost bought an owl in Diagon Alley. Went with a cat.
Leviosa.
In my case, it is.
Revelio.
I wish I could spend all day in flying. Should have been born a hippogriff.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Lumos.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Revelio.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Ha! Revelio. What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Reparo. Here. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Ha. Here. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Ha! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Levioso! Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus.
That's right. I gave her money. I gave money to a billionaire that owns a mansion. How do you feel about that? This game's actually pretty good. Damn straight, I am literally that man. Please give me 1 hour to figure out how the fuck to get this chest. That probably has a piece of clothing that doesn't even give me the defense I need. Did people harass him? Did you harass him? Based?
Leviosa.
I am missing something. Fuck it. I'll just come back later.
Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
I've recently gone through all the Harry Potter books, like the audiobooks, while working. So it's kind of a pleasure to just play this game.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
I mean, I'm going through the movies too. I haven't watched them in a very long time. But there's a lot of things that the movies leave out that were important in the books. The pacing is also a lot faster despite being like 2 to 3 hours long.
Is this the student?
Also, I can't watch a movie while working. Audiobooks are easy to listen to.
Honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to
Well, when it comes to working, just grabbing shit off a conveyor belt and putting it on the pallet, or stocking shelves or doing things that are kind of mindless, it's a lot easier to listen to audiobooks. As long as the guy reading the book is not, you know, stale and boring, not hard to listen to. The person reading the Harry Potter books is very engaging, so he was easy to listen to. But there are some readers that are just so monotone, no expression, so flat, and that's when I just drown them out with whatever the hell else is going on in my mind. Yeah, that's the shit I can't stand. Like, there are some books I'm interested in, but then the reader is just the most boring thing.
A canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Someone recently bought me this one new Yandere game that came out from Russia or whatever that's starting to get around on the internet. And I was going to stream that as soon as he was back from work or whatever the hell. Plus, it seems like a short game, so might as well just go through it quick. Finally, a cute waifu will stab me to death.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I keep forgetting the name of it, though. I mean, it's not like a high school Yandere sim, but any opportunity to make fun of Yandere dev is funny.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will.
If only he could stream playing games for 10 more years.
I'll give you a brief lesson.
He still has an income from people on his
The
Patreon.
room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Oh yeah, I registered for Frosty Faustings, by the way. I might meet... Yeah, I'll probably meet Mishi over there. If he lets me crash at his hotel room. Patreon is something else.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft.
Thanks, I'll try my best. I don't know if I want to enter Exert or not.
They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table.
The VF5 tournament is full.
I did. Where can
I noticed that I was there and I couldn't check it because,
While
yeah.
resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive.
Yep, it's full. I think it also comes with a free shirt, so people are just kind of entering just for that, maybe.
And potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
I'd love to enter one of those mysterious tournaments someday. I bet I'd do well in one of them. Unless it's like sports games, I don't know. Or I just happen to fight a Chad in a game that he's completely familiar with that I'm not.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I've seen that mysterious tournaments, they make you play like all kinds of things. I know one time they make people play Time Splitters. That was pretty cool.
Can I use this type of
When it comes to just
magic outside
randomness of playing
Conjuring
different
and
variety of
vanishing
games, I think I kind of
are
excel at that.
strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that.
Too bad it's always
It
full
would
like
be
immediately.
exhausting to reverse
And
the
it costs
errors of both
$25.
Judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own.
By the way, Frosty Frostings this year, you're required to buy the After Party badge. It's not an option.
I will be sure to speak
And they
with
charge you
Deek
for
if
it.
I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn
That's
another
amazing.
transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Deek hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deek thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
Yeah, I don't know. They're probably just being greedy. I doubt that everyone that bought it is actually going to stay there for Sunday.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Revelio.
Five. All right.
Revelio.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Let me finish this quick and I'm gonna hop on to the other game.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Yeah, give me that gothic look.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
from room to big room.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Okay, now I'll close the game. Let me just get these exclamation marks off the screen for my autism. That'll do. Alright, let me close this quick. And go back to my PC because I'd rather not play a mouse and keyboard game on my TV.